Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And so, the national anthems. Well, that was impressive. Match that. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Memphis.
And that gets things running. Ake. He's shifting through the gears here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think Memphis is certainly a player worth keeping an eye out for, Peter. The latest crop of excellent Dutch attackers as the previous generation begins to fade. I love the way he's matured his game to become a far more effective player now, who makes far better use of his huge talents, and he's turned into quite the leader.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all... Oh, here's a chance! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Dumfries. Simons. Memphis Depay. Oh, just skips past his man. So we're still where we started right now. Out to the left it goes. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Grilic. Stefan de Vrij. And Reinders. Simons. Gets a good foot in there. Chance to finish. Van Dijk. He's looking wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Van Dijk. He's gone for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He rises! Harmlessly behind. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Baumgartner. Lima.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So there was the first half.
Austria really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
And it's hoisted clear. And that's been intercepted. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, good spread. Now he's off and running.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Goes searching with that cross. That's a decent clearance. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Nicely weighted ball. Baumgartner. Arnautovic. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Looking for the runner. That looks a cracking ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Grilic.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Baumgartner! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
11, coming on the field, Number 8, Wijnaldum.
Forward it goes.
Number 18, number 25, Steven Bergwijn.
Austria
Substitution.
have, after this, one further on. Shapes to shoot!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Stefan de Vrij. And now they can clear their lines.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Marlen. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Everybody standing for the national anthem of the Netherlands. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And that gets things running. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Reinders. Ake. Gakpo. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, the shot could be on here. Sabitzer unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Sabitzer. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And that interception was most necessary. And he was quick to react. Dinks one through. No luck with that dink over the top. Lima. It's Sabitzer. Can he spark a counter here? Simons. Dumfries. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, super find. He's going for goal! Oh, belter! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Austria, after 37 minutes, is number 19.
Austria take the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tries a shot! And it's hoisted clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Shot at goal! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. The Netherlands coming so close to levelling matters with the last action before the break. As it is, they trail by 1.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
To the field.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
The Netherlands don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lima, can he put it away? He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Van Dijk. The Netherlands still this single goal behind. Reinders. Simons. Dumfries. Plays a sharp little ball here. Simons.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ake. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Simons. Stood up well to him there. Posh gets his pass away. Lima. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Bregoric. Lima. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Gakpo! Gakpo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Substitution for Austria, number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And the shot! And he hits the net! They have stolen level at the last! Terrible error, duly punished.
The goal for the Netherlands after 88 minutes is number 10, Memphis.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
4 added minutes has been
He's had a
indicated.
shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this.
And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Memphis Depay taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.